It's a great day for a groundbreaking. We want to thank everybody for coming out and being here. You know, this really means a lot to us.
He started crying already.
That's just.
I don't have pictures.
I know. As many as you know, today marks the second anniversary of the day that the fire was finally extinguished. And so it's a great day for us to begin anew. We want to thank all of our guests for coming out and seeing us, all our friends and family members, and we love you all. It's all of you that make us what we are. We do it all for you. We also wanted to thank some people that helped us during the fire.
We didn't script this at all, so we're winging it. Good luck to you. Fire District 8, which is our fire district here in Moflex. And I gotta tell you, I'm really good under pressure, but the only time I cried during the day of the fire was when Aunt Sherry suited up to fight her fire. That I couldn't handle. I had to excuse myself. Ocean Shores Fire was here, District 7. They all worked so hard, and they were here for almost 3 days putting that fire out. And had they not worked so hard, we might have lost the entire bluff. We might have lost our hotel. Because of them, we've been able to stay open. We still have our bluff to put a restaurant back on. So we thank the fire departments so much. And I think it was about a month after the fire, we had a big dinner at District 8 for all the firefighters that helped. And we put on a big spread for them. And Chief Collins said, you know, I've talked to other chiefs and they're really, really jealous because people don't do this. Well, you saved our bacon, so we're gonna feed you all we can.
And for some of you that don't know the full history of Ocean Crest Resort, I have been asked to go through that to the best of my recollection. Some stories may be made up, you never know. Grandma and Grandpa purchased Ocean Crest Cottages in 1953. Back then, part of what used to be our restaurant here was their one-bedroom home, where they also raised their 4 children. And there were 4 cabins along the bluff, and we've grown from there to 45 rooms, and of course Cedar Serenity Spa across the street, and a world-class restaurant that we're rebuilding finally. Many of you, when you were in the restaurant, thank you. Many of you, when you were in the restaurant, you noticed my grandfather's medals that were hanging up on the wall and his service flag. It was really him that had asked Grandma. He said that we should do a restaurant because she was such a good cook and we should entertain people. And so he was a big part of the restaurant. Unfortunately, during the fire, his service flag got burned, as well as his medals and some of his trophies. But after the fire was out, we went through and I was able to recover all but one of his medals. His Navy Cross, unfortunately, we weren't able to recover, but we are working on that. And we'd like Grandma to come forward. We have a little surprise. Gary, Service Master, we want to thank him for cleaning up the medals that we were able to recover. He also ordered us the replacement medals that he could. And Clyde and Sylvia's Frames and Things were gracious enough to put together this gorgeous shadow box for us. This will again be displayed in our restaurant, both the recovered medals, since the fire is now part of our history, and the new medals. Grandpa was also a great tennis player, so we have a couple great tennis plaques that have been remounted on the plaques to go up on the wall. and they were also able to save most of his flag as well. So that'll be displayed in the new restaurant also.
Now, when he says we, he means him. I'm glad we have the medals, but as his wife, I was like, you're not going in that building. No, it's burnt down. You're not going in there. And he went in with his bare hands to dig those medals out of the rubble. Those are hard days. And as you can see, the flag, they could have replaced the flag, but this is Grandpa Jess's flag, and you can see it's a little scorched. So in the new restaurant, when you go by, say hi to Grandpa Jess.
Thank you. We'd also like to thank NORCAT, Northwest Catastrophe. They've been helping us out since the day of the fire. They're our general contractor that's going to be helping us rebuild. As well as Al Gozart from Harbor Architects, who has designed the new building. He also had worked on the remodel that we had done back in 1985 or 6, 84. What do I know? I was 9 back then.
And Al is very patient, as you can see, working with family is interesting.
And now, without further ado, I believe Pastor Mark Dowdy would like to come up and bless the ground for us.
I am Mark Dowdy. I'm the pastor of the Chapel by the Sea, the little church down the way. And I'm inviting you to come to church tomorrow at 10:30. Pastors aren't supposed to do that, but I just did. Nice plug. In the holy writings of most of the world's major religions, there are stories of earthquake, wind, and fire. The ground on which we now stand has experienced all three. But the Petty family has prevailed with hope and courage, thanks to all of you who have lent support and prayers over the years, and particularly to the first responders and others at the time of the fire. But today we're here to celebrate, as Justin said, a new era for the Crest, and to ask God's blessing on her future. So I offer this prayer. Gracious Creator of all, as the ground for the new restaurant is broken today, make that ground holy. Continue to give hope and courage to the Petty family. Watch over all the workers who will come and go in the coming months. Keep all safe and happy until we meet on this holy ground again for the dedication of the new restaurant, which will be a place of community, celebration, and the best food and drink on the coast of our great state. With many thanks for this day, amen.
Thank you very much. While we would like to have the restaurant back up and running a year or more ago, it looks like we will be able to be up and serving all of you again in the spring of 2014. We'll give the contractor a little nudge, see if maybe we can get a little bit quicker. And now, if we can have the family come forward, we'll go ahead and get some photos taken with the ceremonial shovels for the groundbreaking. And then afterwards, we'll go ahead and have some nice refreshments. Emily's Confections is providing for us today. Unless somebody in the family would like to come up and say some words. Looks like it's going to be photography time. Sure, she can say it without a microphone. We also, with the refreshments, have some sparkling cider, and we weren't sure how many people were going to turn out. So we have 120 champagne flutes with 2013 to commemorate the occasion. Those are yours to take with you and remember this occasion. And gosh, I don't know if we have enough. Come on up, let's take some photographs.
Let's climb this island.